The expression bamboo ceiling describes the invisible yet persistent barriers that people of Asian descent often face in professional environments, particularly in leadership pathways. While many Asian professionals achieve high levels of education, competence, and technical excellence, they are frequently underrepresented in executive, managerial, and decision-making positions. This term draws a parallel to the glass ceiling, a broader concept referring to limitations imposed on women and minorities. But the bamboo ceiling emphasizes cultural stereotypes and biases that specifically affect Asians. A major factor behind the bamboo ceiling is the stereotype of Asians as diligent, detail-oriented, and technically competent, yet passive, quiet, or lacking leadership presence. These assumptions shape hiring and promotion decisions, often unconsciously. Even when Asian employees excel in performance evaluations, they may be overlooked for roles that require assertiveness or strong visibility, simply because they do not fit the Western mold of what a leader is presumed to look or sound like. This dynamic reveals how cultural expectations and workplace norms can disadvantage qualified individuals. Cultural upbringing can also play a role, but should never be confused with a lack of leadership potential. In many Asian cultures, modesty, respect for hierarchy, and harmony in group settings are emphasized. These values can be misinterpreted in Western contexts as a lack of confidence or ambition. For example, not self-promoting or speaking up frequently in meetings may lead managers to underestimate an individual's capability, even when their work and judgment are exceptional. Structural barriers add another layer to the problem. Mentorship and sponsorship networks, which historically benefit certain groups, are often less accessible to Asian professionals. Without someone advocating behind closed doors, talented employees may remain unseen in leadership conversations. This lack of representation perpetuates a cycle. Few Asian leaders exist, so organizations do not visualize them in those roles, which leads to fewer promotions, reinforcing the ceiling. Workplace bias, whether explicit or implicit, further maintains these limitations. Comments such as "you're too quiet to lead," "you need to be more aggressive," or "you're great technically but not leadership material," reveal the narrow definitions some companies still apply. These biases fail to recognize the diversity of leadership styles and the strengths of collaborative, empathetic, and strategic leaders, many of whom come from Asian backgrounds. Addressing the bamboo ceiling requires organizations to rethink leadership criteria and expand their understanding of effective management styles. Diversity programs alone are not enough. Companies must cultivate environments where different cultural expressions of leadership are recognized and valued. Mentorship programs, bias training, and deliberate talent development efforts can help break long-standing patterns. In conclusion, the bamboo ceiling persists because of cultural misconceptions, implicit bias, and structural inequities that undervalue the leadership potential of Asian professionals. Overcoming it demands intentional awareness, inclusive leadership models, and a commitment to recognizing talent beyond stereotypes.